Alright, so here we are with yet another fragrance review. This one's again from Lattafa. This is Afeef. This is a women's perfume, obviously, because it's very, very peacock oriented. And I'm actually picking this up for my mother-in-law, who loves crazy bottles and perfumes and sweet fruity perfumes, and that's what this is. So this was, I think I bought this on, yeah, this is Joma Shop. I have one order from Lattafa directly. This is from Bryce. I think this was $50 on Joma Shop. I think they're kind of running out. They might have just, they were on back order for a while, and I think they finally fixed that. So I think they're back in stock again as of this video being recorded. This fragrance came out in late 2024, and this particular batch was bottled in October of 2024. So it's had a little time to sit and macerate a bit, might need a little bit more, but overall I will say this is it's a great presentation. I mean, if you don't like gaudy bottles, then you're probably not going to like this, but it's got the plastic material for the cap is actually very high quality relative to other plastic caps. It's not metal. It'd be cool if it was. It would probably also weigh like every bit of a pound on the top of the bottle if it were, but it is a very well done presentation if you like that kind of stuff. If you like presentations like this, it's great. My one critique of Lattafa, because they do love these. They love these big flamboyant presentations on both men's and women's perfumes. You end up having a bit of trouble if you want to store this on a place where there might be a shorter shelf. It also does take up space on any kind of like display rack or a display thing for your fragrances you might have. I will say this: I wish Lattafa on these ones. This is my critique. If they would just include a small cap version that's like magnetic or something inside the box, like maybe behind the backing material, that would be amazing. Again, it's just a very, very small issue, but overall, that's probably my only complaint about these bottles. Again, if you don't like gaudy bottles, just take the lid off and get some like temporary cap for it. But obviously, ladies, you're not throwing this thing into your purse with a cap on there. It's just too big. So here is a quick spray of it. Atomizer is actually decent. It's as long as you really push down hard on it. It does kind of dribble if you kind of are half-hearted with it, so be careful there. Again, the atomizer is nothing to write home about. Now, as far as the scent is interesting because what it ends up being, I was kind of expecting with the note breakdown being like peach and stuff. I was like, ooh, this is going to be kind of like a syrupy sweet peach. It's not. It's a very dry peach. And I think that's because the secondary note in that primary first set of notes you get is also red pepper. So it kind of gives you that dryness. So you get like a dry sweetness followed by a dry down to this more gourmand. You got that this marked as praline on their advertisement, but it's a very nutty kind of smell at the end, but it's always kind of accompanied by the tuberose in the middle, and you also get a little bit of orange blossom, and the peach kind of sticks around, but it's kind of overpowered a little bit by that citrus combination. So you get like the citrusy, then it's kind of a nutty, smooth kind of praline smell on the dry down. That's what I kind of ended up with after about an hour when I sprayed it on some paper and on my own skin just to test it out. Mother-in-law loved it, loved the bottle, thought it was very thoughtful and sweet. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. There's nothing about this fragrance that isn't, to me, kind of a universal, hey, here you go. So it's not a super complex or super defining smell. Like if you want to go somewhere and you want to smell different from everybody else, this is not that. This probably won't do it for you. But it is a very strong scent. It does like fill a room. You spray it a couple of times on yourself, the room's gonna be filled with a smell. It will be smelled on you for quite a while. It is pretty long lasting. Myself personally, I go a little nose blind to citruses. So if I smell a citrus or if I smell a very sweet smell, I go nose blind to it very, very quickly. But the smell is still there because I was told so it was still there. But yeah, overall, great product. Again, the dry down does go down to like a nutty, smooth praline, maybe even a little bit of vanilla caramel kind of smell in there. But definitely a good pickup. And I would say, honestly, probably a decent blind buy if you're getting it for somebody who finds bottles interesting or people who like scents generally, just because it is a very, I wouldn't say it's girly, but it's also not mature. Like anybody from ages 16 to 70 would be wearing this, would not be out of place. It's good for summer or winter. I don't think it's kind of a non-specific seasonal smell. Again, if that's part of the issue that you might critique it with, is that it's not a super amazing scent like, ooh, notice that unusual smell. It's a very typical, positive, mass consumer market kind of smell. It's so if you're looking to be different and unique, you probably, the bottle's different and unique, but the scent's not. But if you're looking for just a decent, good kind of no-brainer fragrance where you're like, I don't know what to wear, I don't know what goes with this, this is probably a pretty easy choice. You just grab it, throw it on. It's got that citrus, fruity notes, and then it dries down to a nice, pleasant, smooth like praline, caramelly, vanilla kind of nutty kind of scent. Definitely just an easy positive buy. I think the price will go down in 6 months, so if you want to get it for $50, go and grab it. If you want to give it as a gift for somebody who enjoys these kinds of bottles, go for it. If you're buying it for yourself and you can wait a few months, wait. Just wait on it. It'll go down in price. Discounters will actually start discounting it more reasonably, because right now it's still sitting at that $50 mark, which I think is a little bit high for a Middle Eastern brand that's kind of in that off-brand category, but just makes high-quality stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope the video was helpful.